Hey guys, we are live from Denver, Colorado at our new Localhost arena for the NCS Minor for CSGO. I am your host, Kate, and I am here with Topical TV.
What's up?
And
Yeah.
actually, we're already underway.
Yeah, we'll just get into the game real quickly, and then I'll end up taking care of all the novelties of it. Our first game is going to be Kinship versus NVA. There's 4 teams that are participating today. It's for a $2,500 prize pot.
Yes.
And of that $2,500, first and second place get paid out. First takes
$1,750, and second place takes $750,
$750.
and third place takes
Absolutely
nothing.
Experience.
And experience.
They get to go home with the likes of the venue. Like, it's so
Yeah.
pretty,
I mean, you get to be in this
Right.
really cool space. We're in
that
like
we're describing because the camera can't quite see it, but
Yeah.
it's a huge arched ceilings. It's
18,000 square feet.
Oh yeah, did you count them all?
I did all the
Right.
square feet.
Right. So hopefully we'll be able to get into the game here shortly. Are we in there, Parker? Oh, yeah, we're in there.
Sweet.
We're in. So thanks for letting us on the intro, Kate. It is Kinship versus NVA. We got past all the easy stuff, the pistol round, the second round, which was a save anyway for Kinship, and now we go into the third, the real meat and potatoes of it. It's rifles versus rifles for the most part. NVA are actually a little bit shortchanged when it comes to their, at least, firepower. They've lost Tex as well as almost losing BRW. I think that's everybody's names are always interesting, especially on these local land settings. So headed into the B site shortly. We've got 2 defenders here. As you can see, it's going to be your boy Gavin and then Roman B taking the first contact. As a matter of fact, Sevi rounds the corner without the smoke blossoming. But some of these smokes look to be off the mark. Roman doing a lot of good damage, and now he just sets it up for the spike from It's Ya Boy. The bomb was planted in the smoke, and It's Ya Boy figures it out. I didn't even hear the audio cue for that bomb plant anyway. Are you just going to join me up on the desk? You want to co-cast
I
here?
can co-cast.
You want to co-cast
Yeah,
this?
sure. Let's
What do you think?
it.
What do you think of that round?
It's your boy Gavin. He's one to watch.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the fact that he baited the hell out of Roman B
A
out
little
there.
bit.
Not really. Those smokes from the T side were a bit off the mark, so
A
they
little
ended
bit.
up getting that second round.
Yeah.
But their executions when it comes to rifles, I hope that doesn't spell what's coming for us. soon.
Yeah.
It's your boy Gavin. Let's see, he's been paired up with Roman B. Looks like it's the same default strategy for Kinship. Looks like really vanilla, actually. So AJP actually taking the aggressive peek into mid. He will back off. So Ruckus is going to be your quote-unquote mid player. But right now it looks like to be a Halls pop. Everybody's starting to line up to make their way into the apartments. Your defenders here, of course, the remaining, not your boy Gavin and Roman B. It's AJP, Ruckus, and Alex DB. We're just going to give him the Alex. I believe your first defender is going to be none other than Alex. He's playing that graveyard side, which is interesting enough. But the flashbangs will be coming off over the top. That'll be banging off of the silo up there. Tex jumps in, spots nothing. It's a ghost town, it looks
Wow.
like. Tex just watches his entire team evaporate. I mean, he was just trying to get in there.
That's
and now it's
pretty
just
easy.
Praise almost wide on the bomb plant, but he will end up sticking it down. Praise now defending all that he's tried to create. With the P250, he's going to get surrounded. Not much of a chance there. As you can see, it's your boy Gavin and Roman B, the B team, coming in.
That was a
for the
pretty
secure.
easy take.
That it was. I mean, it's surprisingly effective after the entry because it looked
Yeah.
like Kinship had him dead to rights on the entry.
Yeah.
Is that all you got for me? Just the yeah.
Pretty much all I got for you.
Yeah, it was the they jumped in, they dropped into sites. Interesting enough, your first guy that's out is usually the first guy to die. Your entry
Right.
fragger, like especially when you just have pistols.
That's what I do.
Right. Yeah. That's
You get info.
I'm just the meat shield.
Yeah,
usually.
exactly.
Jump in and I will reveal. It's like the end of the movie Enemy at the Gates. I'll show you where he's at, Vasily, and I'll jump out there and take the shot. But 2-2 now. Kinship winning those first 2 rifle rounds. They are set and looking pretty. Deep Molotovs from NVA. It's your boy Gavin just spraying it down on Banana. The distance did not anticipate that kind of fight. So you've lost your AWPer and another rifler for NVA. 16 millimeter. He's got the choice now. He's got a plethora of guns beneath him. He will choose the AWP.
The AWP Dallas.
Right, yes. Can you expand on the AWP? You know, it's heritage in the game. You know?
I mean,
biggest gun.
I mean, it's the biggest gun.
4750. You know, that one tap capability. One to the chest. But Molly's in. Good defensive stance. It's a bit early than I like to see. The T side really struggles entering in on Inferno. It's usually a slow map. And usually right now, at the 1 minute mark, is where you start to see that second volley of utility come out for the CT side. And you saw a little bit like 10 seconds prior to that. So you see the utility is actually a little bit lackluster as term of the long legs utility, your smokes. You've got 2 of those left, and those are on your B-side players. There's the first point of contact, though, and that's going to leave these 2 that are still at the top of alt mid and mid, questioning, well, you tried to be a hero out there. Instead, you ended up dying for it. So they've got a big task in front of them. They've lost the first. It's a 1v5 turn, 1v4. Pretty good damage dealt, but same thing to Sevi. He's got 7 HP to work with, and the B team is starting to rotate in, and it's not even needed.
No, and I actually don't know if I would have peaked that with an op personally.
No?
Right there.
No.
I don't know.
You mean the top mid?
The top mid, yeah. 2v5.
Wow. Woo! Whitmer giving us a drive-by.
Always.
Saying, what's up, what's up? We'll see him play later today. I believe they're in a different group. They're playing
They are.
right
They're
now,
playing right
but
now.
they're playing not on stream. They'll be on stream shortly enough. So, back down to pistols for NVA. They've got a little bit more to go with here. Some fully automatic with the CZ, and they thought about pushing that Molotov. As a matter of fact, they're burning alive. That must have been the second Molotov that comes down. Free cam it. Yeah, second Molotov came down. CT side sometimes actually time that well where you get both of them to pop at the same time rather than stagger them like that, and it ends up you trap some Ts that are in those corners. And they could burn that way, especially on rounds like this where your T-side doesn't have smoke to put those out. You do a lot of damage, as we see. Case in point. Again, the B team, which is starting to look more a lot like the A team for Kinship here, because they're just.
Oh, I like that. That was good.
They're that good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Roman B, he's your first point. Looks like actually they'll just take a
God.
wider angle out here. Roman B getting it done. Again, it's your boy Gavin sacrificing his life for the greater good, but only 1 casualty is no big deal.
I mean, just one? Come on now.
Yeah, right?
That was great. That was a really fast round.
Well, yeah, if you think about it, too, because NVA now have had 2 eco rounds. We've seen an attack on the A side, water falling out of the balcony, and now we saw a later strike into the B site, with just some hesitation. The only thing that NVA succeeded on that round was kind of evaporating some of that utility from Kinship. But they're still full bot. They're still good to go. And now NVA have to make these decisions. They've lost this fight at the bottom of mid, as we see where BRW. I'm going to have to ask him if his name is BRW or it's I1 Leet.
Okay.
Here, let's just do this. Hopefully there's nothing NSFW here.
Oh, dear.
Let's find out what his old names are. Nope, it's always I-Leet. It is I-Leet. All right, we'll call him I-Leet from now on. Come on, I-Leet. Oh, little peeksy doodles. I'll turn on the X-ray for everybody. We had a hard mode on, I guess, for a long time.
I mean,
sometimes we just make it challenging for the viewers at home. Yeah, see,
guys
now
try to
you
figure
know
it
as
out.
much as the players know.
There.
Now you know too much.
It's like being immersed in the game you're
Right.
playing.
Right. I'm almost feeling like sometimes the T side will actually play pretty passive and bait utility out, but usually in baiting utility out, you have to give a little to take a little. You have to throw a flashbang and get a smoke in response. See, now you got it the other way around. So Alex DB is actually pretty happy about this. They're going to turn the corner. They'll push power onto Ruckus. He's going to be playing in the shallow side of the pit. Alex DB holding the high side of that, considering he was smoked off. I believe AJP just eats that grenade in back pit. This defense is looking fantastic. It's a trifecta of angles. They've lost the first. Ruckus going ham, trying to get an angle into the smoke, but the bomb will be planted safely behind the ninja box. But nobody's off the site. Everybody's hemmed in tight. And the fact that Ruckus is still a nuisance back in the pit means there's not many places to go for I-Leet. And off, point-blank shot, misses the first. Oh, Ruckus takes it. I thought it was going to be It's Your Boy Gavin that just takes the
really
bayonet
thought so
on the end of the off. Spears him. But, yeah, so NVA, they get into the site. It costs them a bit, but the fact that they nobody's able to get off the site just means it's so much harder to hang on.
It is, especially in Inferno. I feel like that works really well once you're over in on that site.
Yeah, it's if you're in the site itself, if you have 3 bodies on, of course 3 bodies is better than the 2 because I mean, 4 is better than 3, but if you're not able to get those extra angles of players that are lane or players that are in the apartments, it's just almost impossible to hang on to. So Kinship are looking real strong right now. This is going to be a more bold strategy right now from NVA. They're going to push up. Again, the grenade work for Kinship is really solid, looking like a Strawless on Inferno, getting those deep grenades in, doing a lot of early chip damage. That's going to help out really the possibly 2. AJP and Alex DB will appreciate grenade damage. Everybody else has the one-shot capability with the AK and the AWP. They're happy about that. But the fact that Tex, for example, dropped down to 90, that means that the AJP's M4 is able to get the one tap. So sometimes you end up, whoop, Windows. How you doing, Windows? I hope nobody else saw it. I doubt they did. But it's your boy Gavin. There's Auto Director doing its best. AJP, I think he's been spotted. Almost an entry that NVA were welcome to see. They'll now get mollied off. That molly actually came from the opposing side. That came from behind the T side in front of them, and it burns them for about 30 damage each. So they'll take the reapproach to this one. Again, the rotations are already here. NVA getting slogged up in the mud, slow on the approach, but Praise looking for the graces of God to get into that site. It's not going to happen, and it's Elite again is spray off the mark as well, but 1v2 is possible. Has the first fight, but Roman B and Alex DB again coming from the B site and arriving before NVA can really sink their teeth in. How you doing, Kate?
I'm doing good. I like watching CS.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just observing?
Just observing.
Right. I'm doing the observe work, so if anybody's out there, just give me a hard T-tours every time, like, I don't know.
Oh, look at that knife.
For some reason,
Can we talk about that real
Auto
quick?
Director just keeps taking over, and I can't turn it off. So, which knife? Whose is that? This one?
Actually, no, it wasn't Gavin's, but his is nice too.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. There's your double molly.
Oh. Well, they actually threw those mollies up top that time, thinking there's going to be a rush B. They do. I mean, that leads me to believe they know where NVA's economy is. So they're expecting some faster play coming in. They've actually lost their first player up to B and the second. The B team's finally been laid out. Run quickly. Get in there and get that bomb down. And as another happenstance, Elite managed to pick up a smoke off of one of the dead bodies from the CTs and uses that against the CTs. So they will get a bomb plant out of this. As a matter of fact, they have a two-man advantage turned into an even back to a one-man, but it's going to be all up to Elite, who's stolen back this AK-47. He's going to be safe. He spots the barrel from Ruckus as well. That A1S, just a little bit longer rifle. And the Shadow sells him out, so it's going to be all up to Alex DB. 1v3.
Great round for them.
Right, I was trying to think of another rhyme for that. But
1v3, Alex DB.
Yeah, right. But
Did you already make that rhyme?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying to add more to it, like tee-hee. Yeah, nowhere to
On
go.
bomb type B. On bomb type B.
Oh, wow, that one was obvious.
Sorry.
Wow.
It was too slow.
Sometimes
it's early. It's still kind of early.
Right. Well, that was a good round from NVA, and it was an eco round.
That was a really good round.
Well, it turns out if you kill everybody on the site, it's not that hard to hold on to. Even on ecos. You got man advantage, just maintain the trades, and you're good to go. So now we've got a rebuy for Kinship. Their economy actually not all that hot. This is it. They aren't even able to buy the AWP back in. But again, the grenade work. 16mm just receives grenade after grenade down here at bottom mid. And it's like 2 or 3 rounds in a row at this point. So maybe I noticed somebody went up alt mid last time, tried to probably to avoid these grenades because it's like, oh, it's stormy over there at bottom mid. I'm going to go alt mid, and then gets offed.
And then it's like, really, where are you going to go?
Yeah, you can't win. Sometimes, like, I've played Counter-Strike many times, and it's like, I just can't win these rounds. It's one of those days. Tough.
And you can feel that a lot on Inferno, too.
Right.
Like, there's...
But then you keep re-queuing, even after you lose. It's like,
why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's punishment. Alex, oh, never mind. I was like, Alex DB changed sites. Nope, he's always been
right under there.
Yeah, always down in this pit. Really the same default from Kinship. They're not mixing it up. It ain't broke, don't fix it. So, looks like an A strike temporarily. NVA are actually split pushing right now. I'm interested to see where Elite and Praise end up. They were just playing for picks, and they're going to probably go the way of whichever the wind blows them. But nobody's shown enough to be able to get one of these picks. I like this bait and switch. Ruckus will be able to make first point of contact. But they've been smoked off. We've seen this strategy before. Ruckus is now going to go back over to support Alex DB as the entries begin. There's a little bit of a fake towards the B site. That's Praise. That might keep it's ya boy Gavin and Roman B over on that site. But Alex DB now playing just on the angle of the hay card, hoping somebody comes across. Ooh. That smoke ended up fading, and there's going to be a beautiful pick. Now the defender's going to be hard-pressed, especially Alex DB, and he can't hold on tight. Excellent entries, good trades from there on out. They get the bomb planted at the 6-second mark with 2 seconds in excess. So, one-man advantage in Kinship's economy, not in the greatest of spots. It's a possibly save scenario.
Oh, looks like they're going to...
Gonna go for the gold.
They're gonna try for it.
Yeah. How many times do you eat a grenade and you just look down in disappointment?
You're just like, what the?
It's like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that grenade landed on me. Music kits are a thing. Do you know what band that was?
No.
Beartooth. I love Beartooth.
Well, Dallas is very, very cool and knows
have
about bands that all of us don't.
I was, yeah, as if it's like a hipster band. Where it's
I
like,
think it is.
I've got this band you've never heard of.
I've never heard of Beartooth.
Like, I was gonna make the like correlation of like, oh, it's a famous band, like it's this band you've never heard of, Led Zeppelin. But no, Beartooth's not that big. But yeah, they're pretty cool, pretty good band. Got a T-shirt of theirs. So the gun advantage belongs to NVA. Sad for Kinship, they back down to pistols. So I'm actually, just to give everybody a heads up of how to observe, I've got my left hand for the CTs and my right hand for the Ts. And I've noticed I've started to critique myself a little bit.
Oh, have you?
I've been way too hard obsing the CT side, so now I'm self-conscious. And I've taken my left hand off the keyboard.
I feel like you've been pretty balanced.
Yeah. Well, see, now I missed a 1 dig from It's Ya Boy Gavin. Man, nobody's given an angle. NVA are actually playing pretty cautious right now. Like, Sevy's just chilling, hoping to get a peek back. Because It's Ya Boy Gavin actually got 2 kills out there. And Kinship reacts appropriately. They've showed so much force and firepower at the B site. Let's give that extra player, It's Ya Boy, back to the A site and make it a little bit better. Good entry right there. Tex has the first. Sevy's looking for the next. It's Ya Boy Gavin. You know what? We're just going to... Okay, I cursed him.
I mean...
I was going to go to his POV, considering he's gotten 3 kills with the Deagle. But look at this. NVA are just going to decide to turn back. And when you have this indecisiveness, when an in-game leader says, okay, let's pressure B. We lost 2 players. Let's go to A. We lost a player. Let's go back to B. It doesn't... More times than not, it doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. You really have to commit to a site and just be like, okay, we're going to do this.
Well.
And have a little bit of a plan, but.
Well, with 13 seconds, Roman B doesn't have to peek this. Roman B just wait for that bomb plant, poke out and win the round. Doesn't have to do anything. They check the first one. They don't check the second. There's the bomb plant. And Roman B, nice patience from him. After he recognizes that he got Sevy down and there was only 5 seconds on the clock, he took that second fight against the bomb planter, and once he pulled off the bomb, he's already a hero. I mean, they're already going to make statues of him. So he just took his time.
They're going to make statues of him. I can't believe they didn't check that.
You're running out of time. I can allow it. You know, when you're coming into the site and there's only 7 seconds left, it's like, okay, we cleared first oranges, plant first oranges, good luck.
You know, and sometimes you check so fast, and people are there, and you don't even see.
You do the double take.
Oh my God.
Oh, we've seen this one before. That's where I said sometimes the grenades, they avoid the grenades, they go into alt mid. And man, I keep hitting alt.
It's that keyboard.
Yeah, well, I keep, this is where alt should be. That's the Windows key. Turns out, you know, in my setups, I either go into the registry and I will like change the binary coding to the Windows key.
Very committed.
So it just doesn't work at all. You can hit, it does nothing, or I just pop the keycap off because the Windows key is a completely worthless key on the keyboard.
I use that key sometimes. I'm sorry, it's convenient.
That's the argument for spaces or tabs, and you are a spaces person.
You don't use tabs?
Well, we're talking coding right now, but spaces or tabs?
That's not in my wheelhouse.
Never seen the show Silicon Valley?
No.
It's a good show.
Is it?
There's an argument for spaces or tabs.
All right, well, I'll watch it.
It's pretty
oh, good. We're on It's Ya Boy Gavin.
It's Ya Boy Gavin. The grenades are hurting for Kinship. Even though they won an eco round, even though they got an eco round, their money's still a little bit hamstrung. At the 40-second mark, they use a lot of utility on entry from Dark. Roman B's got the first, but they're able to cross over, spraying through. It's all down to Praise. He tours all day, but he's get a plant. It's actually huge. Oof. They'll end up with 4 rounds of loss bonus now with a bomb plant, so they'll be able to get rifles next round. They're happy about it, but NVA are going to have to start to get the rubber on the road quick because they're starting to fall behind. This is a map it's either 9-6 or 8-7. That's my part.
You get your momentum going and go.
Right, just keep it running. Keep that motor running. Full AKs for NVA, and that's fine. T-side Inferno, you don't need ops. So a lot of teams, if they don't have an opper, you'll start to see their veto process start to favor towards Inferno. Because if you don't have that in your kit, this is a map that works for you. That Molotov lands down in bottom mid. Eileen ahead of this one. I almost feel like Dr. Cox now. Yeah.
Why? Because of this?
No, well, Dr. Cox, when he makes fun of Dr. Damien, or is his name Dr. Scrubs, you know?
I haven't watched Scrubs in
Where he
probably 5 years.
He
I'm
calls
so
the
sorry.
doctor like a girl name every time.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
different name. Just
You called her.
called him Eileen. Oh, no, Ruckus. Ruckus drops a Molotov. He actually got it off. So even from the grave, he manages to do about 70 damage
That's
across
great.
4 players. Cool.
We'll take that.
Yeah, right? Ouch. Oh, 1 flashbang for each eye. Alex might think he's actually he might actually think he's back towards Arch. He's just standing out there in Moto, completely blinded. And both of them they're going to take some pop shots. But, man, Alex is bold. This is an angle that's not traded because you see the position from It's Your Boy Gavin. It's really 1v whatever coming across your lanes. Your boy is going to take this one. Does he expect an 8-foot-tall terrorist around this corner? He does. He does not.
I mean, an 8-foot-tall terrorist. I like that one.
Yeah, right? So there you go. Good round for NVA. They will recover the AWP out of the round and employ it into the next one. 16mm. They'll throw it on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Threw it on the ground. Do you know how long it's been before I could come to a LAN and I could just relax? And I don't have to be 100% professional.
You
know?
do have to. No, I'm just kidding with you.
Yeah. Your dress code, by the way, you need to wear.
He's wearing flip-flops right now.
I need a tux next time. Forgot. I didn't get the memo. All right, NVA. If they get this one round, it breaks no matter what. It's either 9-6 or it ends up being 8-7. And really, when I say 9-6 or 8-7, it could go either direction. This is a super balanced map. The last I checked, Inferno was the most balanced map. It was 51%, 49%.
Really?
But that was some moons ago. So I don't know if that's still true, but they haven't changed the map. You know, no updates to the map, just updates to like the AUG and stuff, which I don't think is going to have that much of an impact. It's your boy Gavin's got the Deeg though. We saw what he could do with this.
we could see what he did.
Right. Code Red. He's got that Code Red Deeg. Good pre-firing from Alex DB. It's just due diligence. The defense, though, is split to 2 and 2. And right now, your most advanced player is Elite with an AWP. Thinking of trying to bait out a shot. Oh, but he's scoped. Uh-oh. So they know the AWP is here. In Kinship, it's 4v4, and you know the AWP is committed to lane on B. That's an investment. I would like to see a rotation just based on that scope, but it doesn't seem to happen. It's your boy Gavin's going to be playing from CT. He's been smoked off, so it's going to be Roman B with a 25 mag or 25 in the mag will fall. Gavin been pinpoint precise with this. He will be pushed off with the Molotov, so the bomb will be successfully planted. Easy, cowboy. That's
your partner.
That's your friend. Praise goes back into the smoke. He just wanted to come out and say hi. Now Praise alone, 1v3. He's blinded. Got the first, almost the second.
Very close.
And he would have had some time to be able to figure out what was going on with AJP behind him. So, yeah, there's a chance there. There was a chance.
There was. So you're saying there's a chance.
Right. And I said that it was guaranteed that this was going to be like 9-6, 8-7. Not anymore.
You're a wizard.
Not anymore, no.
No.
Because if Kinship win this, it's a 10-5.
Not what you said.
Not a 10-4, good buddy, but a 10-5. Not what I said. So, like, I resign as a caster.
Completely. Dallas.
I don't know. Maybe I could redeem myself if NVA can pull off another AK round. They've done it. They've done an eco. Kinship have done an eco round. That ends up washing out. So no party foul there. Deep grenade. Oh my God. That hurts. That hurts. That nade was what? There's 40, there's 30, that's 70, there's another 40. That's, we're at 110 plus the 20. You're at 130 damage grenade.
Really? Wow.
One nade, 130 damage.
Dang.
Yeah, let's see what can you do. Sometimes that ends up hurting you though. Ruckus doing as best as he can, gets himself one, traded out. That's valuable. The rotations have been earlier. Oh no, not like this.
No,
AJP,
I
I got one. How does AJP get that? It's 2v2 now. Tex in pit and Sevi coming across the lane. They're going to be playing against the B team. They'll be able to safely plant the bomb. We've seen a scenario like this where they had 3 players trapped on the A site. And now you get to see the difference when you've got 1 player in the pit. Sevi, of course, still on the site. Nervous about this. The smoke for Moto is still there, so they've got a pretty... I mean, Sevi could get off the site if he wanted to. Gavin will be coming across the lane, and then Roman B from the Moto. Surprise, surprise. There's a gift. Your boy Gavin gets the backstab there against Sevi. He's in pit. It's not planted for pit. He's swinging on it, though. There's the smoke. There's the tap on the defuse. Tex is going to spam out, but the bomb is almost so far gone at this point. There's no chance.
Wow.
Tex takes it. And a 9-6. I will take the keys back to the caster table. Bomb detonates, no survivors, and we'll reset back to pistols for the second
I
time.
always love those really big wide swings that are just like, you know
Yeah.
what, I'm going to just do this.
Commit. Yeah.
Just commit.
All right. Tex got that black cat avatar.
It's Beans.
Beans, your cat Beans.
Yes.
Yeah.
My cat Beans.
Cat's black cat? I thought Beans
Yeah.
was gray.
No.
No?
Beans is black.
All right. So we're both like cat lovers out there. So
Yeah,
anybody that's watching in stream, probably cat lover too.
Please tell us your favorite cat.
Yeah. What's there's cat emotes and dog emotes
Yeah.
in Twitch.
Are there?
There's Franker Z is the dog, but I can't remember the cats. It's like Cool Cats or something. It's a little cat with sunglasses.
I have my cat as a little emoji.
Oh.
Like
in your
the actual
in your Twitch
picture,
channel?
yes.
Yeah. What's your Twitch channel?
Tiny Kate.
Tiny Kate with 2 T's?
Yes.
All right. All right. Was there already a Tiny Kate with 1 T?
No, I think it is 1T, but I went on this. I really wanted to build miniatures,
Okay.
and I did it one day, and I changed all of my socials. It was a really, really stupid decision.
That was a brash move when it comes to,
I thought I
marketing.
found my niche.
Right, this is it. This is the future. And the future only happened for 24 hours.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to be a miniature streamer. That's
Way
what I'm
into
going to do.
Future. All right, so Ben will be your. Actually, sorry, I can't. See, I see this. I see BRW
Eileen.
Leet, and this reminds me of Ben Leet, the player from MDL. Good grenade. That should do a little bit more damage to Tex. Actually, no, IMT tourising this hard. The T side has the sight. Good damage there against Praise, and they've taken the backside of construction, getting both Tex and Elite down and out.
Yeah.
So the
those
retake will
rotates.
begin. I'm interested if there is any kind of kit back there that NVA will try and recuperate out of that. So from your banana side, 16 millimeter, losing his fight as well. Man, they're making these Glocks look strong. Sevi 1v4 gets the soft target, swapped out immediately. Now Kinship take even more after taking the pistol. I believe they've taken both. No, they've swapped pistols. It was NVA that won the pistol +1. And then the rifles came in from Kinship, and that was like, okay, these rifle rounds look pretty rough for NVA's T side. But now that we swap sides, we'll see how rough it is for Kinship.
Let's see. I have a feeling Kinship is going to play really aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Sometimes you see teams get really aggressive when it's like they know that they outclass their opponents. They'll play with their food a little bit. Come on, you got to get that kill against Sevi. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. The floodgates have opened. Oh, but they're covered by the smoke. 4 people in the phone booth, basically. They're
That was a very
boiler.
small space.
Yeah, really. All right, I want to see this guy right here. It's your boy Gavin, because he's coming on the back side of the phone booth. I'm going to call this phone booth boiler from the remainder of this. Like a clown car. Do it.
Oh.
Do it. Do it. Oh,
I would have
no,
loved to have
man.
seen that knife.
Yeah.
He thought about it.
He did. He pulled it out, but he didn't pull it off.
That was
Let's
clever.
go. I heard a let's go. So I know from our perspective, NVA is on the right. Yes, our right.
Closest to us,
Do you know what NVA stands for? They told me.
No?
No virgins allowed. That is their Counter-Strike club.
That's interesting. That is their Counter-Strike club.
I love it. See, so I hope somebody else knows about Ben Leet out there. You know, Ben Leet's probably one of the best in-game leaders out there, I think, in the Mountain Dew League realm. I love that dude. Guy's got great game sense, calling sense. Strong leader. But I keep confusing that with this guy right here, BRW, iLeet. It looks like Ben Leet, but it's not the case. Everybody's losing their lives over here on this A site, just because I wanted to talk about Ben Leet, who's not even in the same state as us right now. Burned out. Nice Molotov from Ruckus. Now they have to search. 2v3 right now, and it is 2v2 on the site. It's your boy Gavin wins that first one, and then Sevi, last man on the site, gets the bomb fumbled to him. Now Gavin will have a 1v1 for the time being. Wow, man, it's taken a long time for Tex to get off that B site, considering Sevi had the bomb land in his lap. Gavin can do this. He was the B site defender on the CT side. Oh, but he jumps up right into the arms of Sevi up on top of the ninja box. And you go for a 2-1, just like it was in the first half. Just swap the other direction. Thoughts?
No, I was just looking at the number of frags that everybody has compared team to team.
It's basically Sevi versus It's Your Boy. Actually,
Yeah.
AJP's up there. Everybody's fragging pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, doing all right. Look at all these bomb plants that came through on the. I mean, really, NVA had a really good first half. Even though they ended up losing the scoreline on the first half, there were a lot of opportunities there.
Gavin
Boy
with the
Gavin,
speed.
he's even got armor to play with this too. So the FAMA's not going to, you know, aim punch him and he would stay alive for a long time. But it's instead going to be a push over to the B site. Praise is going to have a lot of players coming his direction and knows that his position is not that valuable, but he's going to take two and got, I think, a headshot against Ruckus, but it passed through the concrete pillar first. So he survives. They'll try to wrap the B site. And iLeet is chilling back here at tree, but look behind him. Give him the boop. He's going to get shot in the back right now. Tex is going to scope this one in, leaving it all up to old Roman B. Got those first couple taps, but not going to happen.
Good round from them.
Yeah, good round from NVA. I mean, it was an eco round from Kinship. Well, let's see. What's their money look like now? Okay, they're good. Yeah, it was an eco round. It was just the I saw the deagle buy on Gavin. But his armor on top of that, it was pricey. It hurts you a little bit, but he still gets the op anyway. So I'm assuming that was a donation, because I don't know if those numbers add up.
The numbers.
The numbers. No, it was Ruckus. Ruckus afforded it, gave it to him. It's your boy. They're gonna try and push over towards this B site. Good nade down there. Roman B and Alex are gonna receive that one. I don't know if it's Alex DB, if it's Alex like Decibel, like loud Alex. Maybe it's even quiet Alex.
Actually, I think Quiet. I think that is his name.
Let's see what he's on the score line. Yeah, he's kind of quiet down there.
So people are playing Coffin now with an AUG. No more ops.
Well, yeah, the AUGs.
I mean,
it just defeated your boy Gavin, who had the op. And that's one thing too. I mean, we're on LAN. It's no peeker's advantage.
That's
here on
very
LAN.
true.
It is defender's advantage, and you got to watch out for those jiggle peeks, because. You know, we played a test server yesterday.
We did.
I tried to jiggle peek, like shoulder peek, just jiggle peek some stuff. No.
Yeah. I think,
Denied.
did that work? I think I killed you.
Yeah, I remember specifically trying to jiggle peek you. And I was just like, the first jiggle. Man, that was some T2.
Not on LAN.
Right, yeah, I jiggle peeked. Not even, I didn't even get the second jiggle out. It was just like, no, dead. Insta-dead. All right. So NVA pick up yet another round. They go to the 11-9 score line. And they're going to have the momentum on here, too. Eco round for Kinship. Nice shot lane from AJP as he calls out. We missed it because I missed it. So I share the blame with Twitch because I'm not, you know. Good luck, boys. Deep grenades coming down, but nobody's home at the bottom side of this one. Unless Tex is going to try and reach the distance with that AUG. I kind of want to expand on your AUG from casual headshot through the smoke. I want to expand on your AUG on the Coffin. The AUG's like of course the stopgap between the AUG and the M4. You got the scope. I don't think you have as good of a fire rate, of course, as the A1S, but you know, you can still scope in, dial in those shots.
I'm still not on the AUG boat.
I'm not either.
I need to get on it. I don't know if it's just because I'm old.
Well, it's because we're lazy.
Yes.
Neither of us want to learn a new spray pattern.
No, I don't.
And even like the Krieg, which has the simplest of spray patterns, just down and to the left, down and to the left.
Which M4 do you use? The Silent Colt?
I just switched to the A1S.
I love it.
I only just switched because I wanted that satisfaction of those one-tap headshots, or those two-tap headshots. Oh, nothing more satisfying. They're getting a bit anxious over here on the B side. They're actually pushing down to Banana, down to Tree. We'll stop short on that one because the action might develop a bit sooner over towards the A site. But if that B flank ends up continuing, there's not many places for the 3 remaining on Kinship to go. So it's going to be an A attempt here with one up in the apartments. It's going to be Gavin. And then they've got 2 that are a bit skittish. Uh-oh.
Just thinking about it.
Bit skittish.
Oof.
And that's what happens when you play scared. Never mind. Roman B, credit to him. Sometimes playing scared works. You know, get the 1 dig.
Yeah. Go off of that.
You just turtle in.
We're going to go here.
You got 10 seconds, though. So
they're just going to do it.
You better run. Oh, what a forward lateral right there from Roman B. Well played, you know. Just.
I mean, they just.
He Supermans out of the balcony.
Yeah.
And he just Supermans with the bomb. Just
you kind of got to go.
Right. Sometimes you just got to huck it. You try and get that, like, 10-yard pass. Actually, that was a 10-yard pass. I think that was a old Nintendo game. No,
Was
it was 10-yard fight. That was it.
Okay.
Old football game. Tick, 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 tick. That was like the only sound in the game. Was like. Tick, 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 tick. They just repeated that sound over and over again. That was somebody, walking or running. All right, 1 round back for NVA. Their CT side far stronger. They don't have the hops. I'm gonna blame, I don't know, Praise. Praise is most certainly no hopping guy. Struggles to get up there, but he'll chill out on top of the porch. And Kinship look for picks. Just chilling out, clearing out. I'm glad that Kinship have the at least early apartment control. Sometimes the CTs will start to recognize that the Ts aren't playing apartments, and they'll try and take these early picks. Because Kinship on their CT side, we saw that twice, at least twice, where someone would run across mid, come right up to where AJP's at, and pick somebody in alt mid from top of balcony. But doesn't seem to be the case here. NVA are a little bit more reserved when it comes to their defense, and Kinship really not throwing any grenades yet. So we're below the minute mark, and finally some smokes come out. Gavin's taking a fight over towards the B site, but the real fight is over here on A. Gavin was just trying to draw a distraction. They've got the first that was wrapping into the A site right now. Praise will lose his life as well. Now Sevi is next up. That's the surprise. 2 kills for Sevi,
no one even
and
looking.
The third finally. They really just relied on one another to hold those angles. They'll get the bomb into the site, but it's Gavin that's at 6 HP defending the first, looking for the second as well. You're going to have basically 2 showmanships coming in. It's Gavin that's holding the torch right now. Tex trying to steal that torch right back. He wants the highlight reel, but we've seen this one play out before. Does he check the ninja box? He doesn't. He swings on the race car peak, and AJP secures that round. Ruckus, it's your boy Gavin saving the day right there as well. But really, NVA was Sevi, 3 kills at range from Moto.
I love when you say your race car peaks.
Yeah, I mean, he did. Well, any wide peak to me that doesn't stop, like when there's no stops on the train, that's a race car peak to me. Have you seen the video of, Poland from Mythic? Have you seen his little highlight of the Poland 500?
No.
He's imitating a race car while he's peeking with a pistol. He's going,
no,
he's like, bum, 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 when he's holding an angle like this. And then he just goes, wah, wah, and he peeks the angle. He gets 3 kills, like, instantly.
The only Poland videos I've seen are when his cat attacks him.
I've
consistently.
Have you seen his avatar?
Uh-uh.
It's a picture of his cat, like, punching him in the face. He has, like, this, face. It's great. Nice nade. Man, that nade just trickled in there. Had a long fuse on it. Praise holding the high ground right here. And this smoke that's here, oh, yeah. Praise even checked ahead. Uh-oh. They don't see him yet. He spots them, though. He's got 1 done. And, wow, he's able to escape from that. Unreal. The bomb now turning the corner. Going to try and veggie wrap this A site. And there's the first tap. And they'll start to melt here. It'll leave 1 in the pit. And he dies as soon as I try to swap over to him. Now the B team coming back in for a disadvantaged retake. They'll split their attack and their approach. They do have the wounded AJP. He's going to be playing underneath the balcony. Just airs a grenade out. Man, that should really be where the alt key is. Anytime someone throws a grenade, I'm going to hit the Windows button. But I don't see anything happening on this retake. Is this our, first save? I really do feel. No. Is it our first? Is that our that's our first.
I actually think it is.
It is our first save. It took, only 23 rounds.
Jeez.
They're out here for blood.
I like that.
Right? Usually you see only scenarios where no saves happen in, OT, where it's like MR316K.
Yeah.
There's no reason to save. Go nuts with it. Kinship get a really desperate round because they got those first 2 pistols, but this second rifle round that falls into their hands is really the, okay, we have promise on the T side.
We're getting,
getting one T round is like, okay, you got lucky on your rifles, but the second one's starting to show consistency. Admiring the, I didn't notice that's hexagon, tiling.
Oh,
you're masonry
so
work out
everybody. Here. Did you know when you default to doodling and maybe you draw a cube or a circle or spirals?
Yeah.
Apparently, Topical
That's right.
defaults to drawing hexagons.
No. Octagons.
Okay, that's even worse.
No. So if I'm trying to draw right here, right in front of you, you see those hexagons.
Yeah.
6 sides. If I start and I go in a clockwise fashion and I start to try to draw a hexagon, I will automatically draw an octagon. I cannot.
That is not how my brain works.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, when I'm a kid and you draw, see what I think here's my theory on it. When you're a kid and you're drawing, whatever, one of the things you probably draw is a stop sign. You know?
No.
No.
I literally have never drawn.
What do you mean? Like when you draw on anything, like as a kid, you stop sign, you default to stop sign.
Flowers.
No, okay. To each their own. How many petals are on those flowers? 8? Octagon. Told you. Boom. Drop the mic. Dropped. This is a big stack up for some pistols.
Oh.
Looking a bit dangerous. Oh, the swing. A couple frames in there. Not enough, it seems. As they lose more on arch side as well. The rotation came in. This will leave all to Elite. I wonder if he's the Apple version of like Elite. Or it's I1 Elite. He's got too many ones in there.
It reminds me of a processor. Right?
It really, in all honesty, to me, it feels like it should be on subreddit Mad Lads. Because everything about that just kind of pisses me off. It's got an I in front of it. It's got too many ones. Maybe it's... No. I was thinking maybe it's backwards something.
It's just bothering you.
Yeah, because a lot of players, you know, spell their names relics. Skylar backwards. But I was like, Teely? Maybe it's Teely. I'm grasping
I
at
think
straws.
it's Elite.
Yeah.
Wait, but there's too many ones.
Yeah, I'm reaching. Let's take a look at ADR. 75 ADR. That piqued my interest. Actually, I'm more interested in utility damage. Look at this utility damage
wow.
from Kinship. Holy God. You have a couple God nades in there from AJP and Ruckus. Oof.
That's incredible.
Yeah, right?
Makes me want to start
That's
using utility
half, right?
way more.
I don't think that resets at the half. I think that's for the entire game so far. It's got to be. But holy cow, that's some good nade damage no matter what. I think my nade damage, I could probably count it on 2
Oh,
hands.
for sure.
Yeah,
Same.
You know,
Yeah.
like 8. Molly's in. A little bit of a faster play to the top side of Banana. Usually teams will just dump everything, including the kitchen sink, into Banana. It's just like you got 2B defenders. They'll both throw mollies. They'll both throw flashes. They'll both throw smokes, and then both throw grenades, and then one will drop a smoke on lane, which is what Leet's waiting to do. He'll wait for that first smoke to pop off on CT and basically wastes all this utility from the T side. So you see a couple Molotovs here. I believe that was a CT Mol, but that was a T Molly for sure. So the trade for utility favoring the T side right now as it stands. They've got just a handful more nades, and they get to choose which way they want to go. Gavin picks up that first frag, and I thought like that bomb was on its way to work towards an A pick or an A execute, but now that Gavin gets that kill, Elite is alone. He will ask for the reinforcement from Praise, but he's trying to split his responsibilities. He's trying to watch Arch side and come over to this B site. So Elite is first point, actually Praise. Oh, that smoke is so far off the mark. They're going to have to tuck in tighter to that angle. I'm surprised they're able to get over towards water. He pulls a grenade out as a last-ditch effort to kind of scatter his remains, and that's exactly what it's there for. He dies after the pin is pulled. Gavin and Ruckus, one-man disadvantage, 2 coming across CT side. And this is a tough angle for Gavin to get this first peek, to get that first pick, rather. He needs a little bit wider angle. He needs it. There, he's got it. Now it's a 2v2. That's even. Gavin trades out that shot. No, he actually missed the shot. It went over the bow. A warning shot. But he can actually spam the box here. Oh, this smoke. That's going to help him. That gives him more cover. The deke comes out. Gavin spams for it, but he doesn't quite have it.
We still get a diffuse.
Yeah, almost God tier. I thought that smoke was going to allow him to have more cover to spam the op. He actually hits the op spam.
Wow.
Almost had it.
Almost. It really looked like it was on.
Yeah, we've seen Gavin have some pretty clutch plays earlier today. We've seen him save that one round considerably. He only got 2 kills, but those are important kills, value kills that ended up winning the round. All right, all right. Kinship are now 2 rounds away from the dub. As we admire the ambiance of Inferno. Do you know where this map's set?
In California.
I think it was used to be California.
It's California.
Right. That fountain and all that used to be there. It's not there anymore.
It's one of the missions.
Right, but that fountain's not there anymore.
So you think they just moved?
I think
Inferno?
it's Italy, and we'll get to why I think it's Italy shortly, because action is happening on the site. Zevi on top of the ninja box gets a kill and relocates himself. They lost 16 millimeter, But I don't know if
Wow.
it's all that invaluable, like, to lose him, because Sevi's on the site. He'll be able to stop this, but it's a ruse. It's merely a fake. Bombs planted B. That pulled the rotation. That's got to be just, like, really frustrating for Tex. Uh-oh. Going to see a fight this early in the post plant. He's not going to expect it. Oh, he saw the barrel. Just the barrel, but AJP wins the fight. Now Sevi knows where AJP is. Saw the shoulder peek as well, but that only stumbles his approach. He slows down, and the Molotov's there. This is going to be a really tough retake. He's got a kit. He's got one smoke. He needs the ace clutch, but I think he's starting to get the same idea as me, that there's no chance. They know where he is. He knows that they know where he is, and he'll be out. Okay, so.
Really great round, though, from Sevi.
Oh, yeah. I mean, did all that work on the A side, but really getting those kills only sold the fake.
Yeah.
I say fake with air
What?
quotes.
Yeah, a fake.
Because, that player was in library looking towards CT.
Yeah.
So it might have been a B wrap. All right, so here's why I think, it's not California. I don't think we have armored personnel carriers like this. That might be European, as we will free cam not through the game because it's silly. But these Corso Inferno, now you've got Via Dante.
Via Dante.
Yeah, Via is like Dante Street.
Yes.
This is not looking like California.
It's not. I mean, I always could see where this is Italy. Have you ever been to Italy?
Another selling point is that radio is not in English.
I didn't actually know that you could listen to this radio.
Well, when you're bottom fragging like me, you can just free cam a lot, and But yeah, the fountain that used to be here, definitely California.
That was maybe they did move it.
Yeah.
I actually found a thread at once of all of there's lore in Counter-Strike, and you can read about like the maps and. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people who has actually read it, but
right. Yeah. However, some license plates on cars, which I don't think any of the cars have license plates.
Interesting.
So like Overpass, Berlin, obviously. Right. All the cars on that map have California license plates.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, sometimes there's only so many skins.
Like the white and...
Yeah, California
Oh,
license
wow.
plates.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the same thing with Dust 2. I think they have California plates.
Okay, well, that is not California.
Yeah, that is
absolutely
definitely not. No.
Hey, Whitmer.
Whitmer, where's Inferno based in the real world? Spain, he says.
No.
Spain, Italy, or isn't it in California?
Oh, he's on the California boat. I don't know if I can hear you. I'll relay that information.
One of those three. I know Emily got married there.
She did.
Yeah. Just at the fountain? Okay, that fountain's definitely in California. But the fountain's not on the map anymore.
California, right? Yeah.
Okay, all right. California. No. I'm thinking it's...
See, that's what I said, and Dallas made me second guess myself.
I'm really good at that.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Anyways, the first entry on what could possibly be the last round underway. Tex now benched for the remainder of the game, possibly, as they try and wrap B again. But, oh, man, that's so good. When you kill that Arch player, I mean, look at Elite. He's got to watch two angles. They could cross into the site, and they know it now. This is so dangerous.
Oh.
Ruckus gets the kill, and every time I say Ruckus, I think of Rutgers. I'll be able to get past that. Sevi had a really good hold over towards the A site last time. Oh, but he gets clotheslined.
From where?
Yeah,
Did you see
from
that?
Downtown. I think it was a pre-fire from AJP. 16 millimeter swinging out with praise. 16 millimeter is the only one with a real firepower here. And they've been mollied off. That is going to eat about 10 more seconds of that bomb before they can even think about approaching this. And a smoke. And they've got another Molotov and another smoke and a bunch of flashbangs. This is a GLHF kind of thing. 16 millimeter, last man standing. The HE detonates
He's gonna
behind.
go for it.
Of course he's got to go for it. I mean, that was the end of the game right there. 16-11 as Kinship take the dub.
Oh, you can hear him.
Yeah,
They're real happy about that.
Whoop, whoop about that one. So congratulations to them. They take that first one. But this is group stages.